Congressman Cory Gardner and Paul Ryan.
Air Force veterans here. And some Army veterans. In fact, let's hear it from all the veterans who are here with us today. We're joined today by an incredible man. Paul Ryan, the next Vice President of the United States. By bailouts, cop-outs, and handouts.
Yeah!
We can't have 4 more years of the next 4 years. The 4 more years that we will have are 4 years with President Mitt Romney, Vice President Paul Ryan, and the hope that this country needs for our children and grandchildren to once again get this country moving again. Let's give a Pikes Peak welcome to the next Vice President of the United States.
Thank you so much, Colorado Springs. Thank you so much, Colorado. Guess what? You got a big choice to make. Colorado's going to do this.
Yeah.
You have the control, you have the choice, you have the opportunity. You have the responsibility. And in a little more than 2 weeks, we'll look back at this moment, and you'll know that we did what we needed to do to put our country back on the right track, to save our country for our young ones who are here with us, to honor our veterans who are here with us right now,
Yeah.
to become the next president of the United States. On behalf of my family, we want to say thank you. My wife and I grew up in our families coming to Colorado every year. My wife's family went to a place called Lost Valley Ranch, right over by Sabella. Spent all her summers coming up here. We came from Wisconsin down I-80 to I-70 in our station wagon, waiting for that horizon view to come enjoy the skiing, the backcountry, the high 14ers. There's nothing better than camping out there with your family and seeing those stars that feel so close you can grab them. This is a beautiful state. This is a state that has done much for us. This is a state that has shown America what leadership looks like. You have innovators. You've got entrepreneurs. You've got immigrants that came here and made a difference. And you've got a piece of the finest medical that the world has ever but here's our choice. We're not just picking, who's going to be president for 4 more years. This is a generation-shaping election. We are deciding what kind of people we are going to be and what kind of country we're going to be for at least a generation. The stakes are just that high in this election. Look, the president, he can't run on his record. He can't come here and tell you how he's made things better. He can't come here and tell you about the people who are living in poverty today. 15% of our countrymen and women. 46 million people. He can't tell you about the 23 million Americans struggling to find work today. He won't even come and tell you about the only thing he seems eager to cut in government, that is our military. You see, since he cannot run on his record, he is going to try and distract you. He is going to try and distort, and he is going to try and win by default, and we're not going to fall for it, are we? 4 years ago, he said when he was running for president, that if you don't have any fresh ideas, you use stale tactics to scare voters. That if you don't have a good record to run on, you paint your opponent as someone people should run from. You make a big election about small things. That's exactly what he said 4 years ago, and unfortunately, sadly, that's precisely what he's become. Look, the president himself acknowledged on TV a few weeks ago that he can't change Washington from the inside. Isn't that why we have presidents?
Yeah.
If he can't change Washington, then I say we change presidents.
Yeah! Woo!
If he can't tackle our problems like a debt crisis, if he can't get our economy growing, if he can't honor the men and women who put the uniform on by giving us a strong military, then I say we change presidents.
Yeah!
I think Colorado does this so well. When he attacks success, when he attacks risk-taking, when he attacks business, he's attacking that spirit that gives workers work. He's attacking what makes the economy grow. He's dividing us.
Correct.
And when he is eager to embrace these spending cuts, we have the 3rd round of defense cuts coming. This sequester could cost us 18,000 jobs right here in Colorado alone. When you see your president whispering to the president of Russia, when he thinks nobody's listening, that he'll have more flexibility on missile defense, it begs the question, how much more does he want to give away?
Yeah.
He only gave away technology that would have been online next year. Look, this is, of all the areas where Mitt Romney and I are very different than Barack Obama and Joe Biden. We are not going to gut our military. Soldiers at Fort Carson, to the airmen at Peterson and Schriever, to the cadets at Air Force Academy. We will honor you.
Yeah.
Peace through strength is not just a slogan. It's not just something we say, it's something we do. It's a doctrine. What peace through strength means is our adversaries are much less willing to test us, they're less brazen, and our allies are more willing to trust us. What it means is, our adversaries, when they see us projecting weakness, when they see us howling out our military, when they see us equivocating when it comes time to stand up for our beliefs and our values overseas, they think that we are a superpower in decline. They think that we are weakening, and we are weakening ourselves, we are less safe. We are safe. We keep prosperity when America's military is strong and when our president speaks with resolve and clarity.
Yeah.
It is not enough for us just to complain about his lack of leadership or about his broken promises. we owe you a choice. This is more than just jobs. This is about the kind of country we're going to leave our kids. We know we can fix these problems. We know it's not too late. That's what our 5-point plan is all about. What we're saying is, here are our solutions. This is what we believe. We believe in the founding principles. We believe in the principles that made America exceptional. We believe in liberty. We believe in freedom. We believe in free enterprise. We believe in self-determination. We believe that the government works for us, the people, and not the other way around. We have so much energy in this country. We have so much energy in this state. Let's use that energy and put people back to work. And on day one, when they ask Mitt Romney, can we build the Keystone Pipeline, he'll say, yes, you can build that. And small business women build their business, which they did build it when they wake up at 5 in the morning to open the doors, when the workers who work for these businesses work overtime, when they sweat, when they work hard, when they take a risk, they're the ones who are building the American economy. We are going to stand behind the small businesses of this country. We're not going to demonize success. We're going to champion success. We're going to get on the way. We're going to lower the barriers, lower the burdens, we have pro-growth solutions to get people back to work. We need to keep the size of government limited so we can stay free. We need to replicate those principles that built us in the first place. We need to understand one fundamental thing, and that really it all flows from this. The meaning of America is so special, so exceptional, so unique. We're the only country actually founded on an idea. I've said it here in Colorado before, we're going to keep saying it because it's so true. Thomas Jefferson said it so eloquently in the Declaration of Independence. Our rights, they come from nature and nature's God, not from government. That's what our founders founded, that's what our veterans secured. Look, we can turn this around. We can get this debt under control. We can balance the budget. We can give our kids a debt-free nation. We can get behind the workers and the entrepreneurs of this state, of this country, and get growing again. We can get people out of poverty and back in the middle class. We can help people get ahead so they can start saving for their futures. The American idea is really simple. Whoever you are, wherever you came from, whatever circumstance you were born in, you can make the most of your life in this country. You can really keep it your job, give it to your own effort. Colorado, you can decide. You're one of these key battleground states, you know this. You have within the palm of your voting hand the ability to shape the future of this country for yourselves and for your kids. Here's our commitment to you. We're offering you this choice so that you can decide what kind of country you want to have. And we are not going to duck these tough issues. We're not going to kick the can down the road. We're going to lead. And we're not going to spend the next 4 years blaming others. We're going to take responsibility. Mitt Romney is a man of principle. He's a man of achievement. He's a man of faith. He's a man of character and integrity. He is a leader. And the way we're going to lead is we're not going to try and transform this country into something it was never intended to be. We're not going to be Europe. We're going to be America. We're going to do it for the principles. Economic growth and jobs and making America great again. Help us do this. We're asking for your vote. We're asking for your support. Thank you so much, everybody.